Hi there. This clip is just to show you how to fasten the various components of the pop-in nappy. The pop-in nappy has been a real success of this year, 2009. It's an all-in-one which has really addressed some of the problems that went traditionally with all-in-ones in the past. It's looked at the long drying times and the way that the nappy and the wrap element sat together to really minimise leaks and maximise the effectiveness of the nappy. So in terms of how it fits together, this is how you'll receive it, all bundled up in a nice little package. What you need to do then is simply open up the Velcro at the front and unroll it there, and there you've got your full nappy. Now what you'll notice is at the front, you can't see any poppers there. That's because they're all fastened. And if we undo those, you'll see there are 4 rows of popper. I'm just going to hold that up to the camera to show you 1, 2, hopefully, 3, and then 4. So what they do is they fasten down to create the different fits from birth up to potty training, and all you need to do is fasten obviously down to the bottom one. You need to fasten the top one down to the bottom one for the newborn size, which is from about £7, and then to the second row of poppers from about £12, and so on up to the third, until finally you don't have any fastened at all, and that will fit from about £25 up to 35 and even above. So that's a really good range of fit, and it will go up to potty training. I've got a little bit of Velcro stuck there, so I'm just going to undo that. Now what you've got on the inside of the nappy is your fabric elements, and you've got this one which is the booster, and I'll just take that out. And then you've got this one here which is your soaker, and that's your main nappy element. And again, I'm just going to take it out to show you. And what I'll show you there is that was a popper there, and that was a popper there, and they all basically fasten in together really nicely and easily. Now this particular one is a bamboo nappy. It's also available in the microfiber, which is a little bit quicker, which is a lot quicker to dry, but has different sort of pros and cons. So do check the fabric help videos on the website as well. But the fact of being able to take this out of the nappy means that when you hang it up to dry, when you wash it, it's being washed and dried as a separate element, which really increases the effectiveness of the washing and drying, and especially with the drying on bamboo, which is traditionally very slow drying, it helps increase it because it's not all bunched up together in one big piece. So those are the basic elements. And what I'm going to do now is I am going to show you the dry night booster. Now the dry night booster is a square of fabric. Again, it's in bamboo, and even if you do buy the micro terry, you will get a bamboo dry night booster. They don't do a micro terry version of this, and that basically fastens back on itself. There are poppers again, I don't know if you can see them there, up at the top, and then these ones fold over. There are poppers again on the edges there, and it poppers to form a sort of tube. And once you've done that, you have one remaining popper in the middle there, and that goes into the back top of the nappy. Now this isn't how to use it as a dry night booster, this is actually how to use it as a pre-fold nappy. Pre-fold nappies were what replaced terry nappies as the first real modern innovation in cloth nappies, and they were, as this is, a square with 3 panels that you folded to put the boosting mainly in the middle and really cut out any of the fabric around the side of the legs, etc., that doesn't really need to be there. This will work as a pre-fold on younger babies. Now our pre-folds we only sell up to about £25. With something like this, because it's not got the extra thicker panel, this is going to fit by itself on your baby. It will work probably up until £15 to £18. But the beauty of it is that if you're buying a kit, for instance, of these nappies, and you have a pre-fold, 3 pre-folds in the kit, or 6 if you're buying the 20, they're extra nappies effectively, which you can use if you're running low just within the wrap if it hasn't been soiled. But the other, and you can also buy these separately if you want. But the main purpose of these is to be used as what they call a dry night booster, and I'm going to show you the fitting for that because we found it has been causing parents some consternation trying to work out exactly how to fit it. So I'm just going to popper the soaker back in. And I'm not going to put the smaller booster back in because this is a really nice big amount of fabric, and you shouldn't need to use the smaller booster. If you find that with the dry night booster it's still not quite enough absorbency, you can always put the smaller booster back in, but for now we're going to leave it out. So what you do again is you unpopper your dry night booster and you simply push it through. What we're going to do is we're going to push it under the soaker and above the wrap, and we're going to push it through with the two negative poppers facing upwards and away from us. And it's really simple, you just feed it through there like that. Until the middle panel is lying directly underneath the soaker. And I'll just hold it up there because it's not the best camera angle there. And then we fold the negative poppers that we looked at. We fold the positive poppers, which are closer to us. We fold that side over, and then the negative poppers come back over and fasten onto it. So effectively it's making a tube all around the soaker, and because the soaker is fastened at the top and the bottom, it means that the dry night booster stays put. Now this is a huge amount of fabric to have around your baby. It's a little bit bulky probably for daytime use, but for nighttime it won't be a problem at all. And it's an absolutely brilliant nappy for nighttime use with that dry night booster. We've had fabulous reports back. It's great for journeys as well, but you know, for a long amount of time without a change, it's absolutely brilliant. And the whole piece just comes back together like this. If you can imagine your baby in the middle of it, fastens around the sides, and you're ready to go with that.